Welcome to the Mindful Spark. My name's Dave, and in this video we'll be covering the mindful story from week 8 of the Reclaim Your Past, Reset Your Future series. This story is called The Burden. There was a monk and his novice walking through the forest, and they heard a cry for help. And as they came out of the trees and found themselves by a river, they came across a woman who was crying. "Help me," she said. "Please, I'm trying to get to my brother's wedding. And the bridge has collapsed, and I can't wade through in my clothes. I will shame him." So the older monk walked over, picked her up, and waded across the river and put her on the other side, and came back. And the two monks carried on their walk. But as they walked, the older monk could tell that the younger monk was agitated. And they kept walking and walking until finally it was time to sit and make camp. And as they made a fire, the elder monk turned to the younger monk and said, "Tell me what bothers you." And the younger monk, looking into his eyes, he said, "We have taken vows to abstain from fleshly contact and to not communicate with the people of the village. Yet you did so." And the older monk, with a smile, a knowing smile, turned to the novice and said, "Yes, but I put her down hours ago. How is it that you are the one that still carries her?" And like all the stories in this series, it's another beautiful one that helps us to realize that so much of what we carry, so many things, thoughts that we have going around our heads, are our own burdens that we could put down, and we'd be much better off if we just left them on the side of the bank. I didn't allow them agitate us and keep affecting us day after day after day. And hopefully, as you've learned the different meditations and the different understanding of how the brain works and psychology, that we're starting to develop a capacity to be able to put much of what we carry still around in our heads down, to be able to give ourselves permission to genuinely let go, to have the courage to open ourselves up to a new future that isn't affected by our past in the same way. Because often, if we can't free ourselves from our past, we relive it in our future, and it continually will affect us. Where, like the older monk, when we can make a decision and leave the woman at the bank and carry on with our lives, how much freer we are than the novice who continually worries about something that he didn't have to. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much.